Hey Canucks fans, nothing official yet, but all signs point to Micheal Ferland retiring. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the good-looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Thursday, July the 29th. Subscribe now for Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks to everyone who joined Parker and me for Canucks After Dark last night. It's our most highly viewed episode ever, so make sure you check out the replay on YouTube or on your favorite podcast platform. And thanks to everyone who's already entered the 7K sub giveaway. Yes, I reached 7,000 subscribers yesterday. Thank you for your support. You guys know how much I appreciate all of you. And to celebrate, I'm giving away 4 amazing prints by GassyJackArt.com. So you can actually go there right now. You don't have to wait for the contest to end. And he's doing a 2-for-1 sale in recognition of my 7K milestone, which is really classy of Gassy Jack, which is really cool. Or, of course, enter the contest, enter the giveaway, and you have to watch that video to figure out how to do it. And I'll draw the winner on Sunday, so make sure that you check it out. I'll link the video in my video descriptions. Okay, let's talk about Micheal Ferland. Now, you might be saying, Clay, hasn't this guy retired yet already, or how's this news? It's news because on Tuesday night, Thomas Drance and Rick Dhaliwal and Harman Dial, the three of them, they were doing a really good job on doing daily, sometimes twice a day updates on the Vancouver Canucks as throughout the offseason, especially as free agency opened yesterday. And the day before that, on Tuesday, I think it was Thomas Drance and Rick Dhaliwal wrote a really good article covering a bunch of things, including the future of Micheal Ferland. We know that Rick Dhaliwal is very close to Micheal Ferland. At least they stay in contact. And Rick Dhaliwal, as with many things in the Vancouver market, he is the go-to guy. He rarely posts speculation. He's the most well-connected media member and very trustworthy. So when he speaks, people listen, and we already know of this relationship, this good working relationship that he has with Micheal Ferland. And Micheal Ferland was vacationing and basically said to Dhaliwal and or Drance, but likely Dhaliwal, that I don't think I'll ever play professionally again. And that's what he said. He didn't say I'm officially retiring or I'm done kind of thing. But he did say, you know, and for all intents and purposes, he did say he was done. He says, I don't think I'll ever play professionally again. He said that my wife doesn't want me to play. He even hinted that he didn't want to play. He's still not completely healthy. And that's scary. That's really scary. And that he wants to play rec hockey with no contact. But obviously that's a far cry from the rigors of the NHL. So again, I want to make it very clear. He has not officially announced his retirement. His agent hasn't. The Canucks haven't. But for all intents and purposes, he has retired. Let's talk about how he came to the Canucks, and let's talk about what this means for the Canucks going forward. He signed as a free agent in the summer of 2019, just after, a few days after the Canucks traded for JT Miller. And I remember this so vividly, you guys, because I remember debating and talking to people saying who's going to be on the top line and who's going to be on the second line. And the kind of versatility you have with Micheal Ferland, more of a fast-skating, bruising type player, a punishing type player, or JT Miller, also a good skater, but more of a cerebral type player. And I remember having those debates and those discussions. It was pretty exciting. But then we saw very quickly that Micheal Ferland was not well out of training camp, his first training camp later that fall, and it led to 2 seasons where just of really tough go. And that season of 2019, he started slow, and then he got injured in a fight against Kyle Clifford. And then it took him a while to come back. He tried 2 or 3 times to come back from that and could never do it. And then it turned out to be a lost season. Then this season with COVID and stuff, he didn't even bother trying. And we learned that in that article on The Athletic Tuesday night that it took him a full year to recover from that concussion suffered in that Kyle Clifford fight. So basically picture October 2019 to October 2020. Then I don't know, and then I'm sure he still wasn't well enough, still wasn't skating, still wasn't going full speed, exerting himself fully. So and this crazy COVID season happened. So there's no point for him to come back in such a crazy season. So now 2 of his 4-year contract. Remember, he signed a 4-year contract for $14 million, $3.5 million a year. So 2 of those 4 years are done already. So what are the Canucks being able to do, and what will they continue to do? I guess is the main thing going forward is. Right now, because he likely he won't retire fully i.e., because if you retire fully, you don't get paid in your contract anymore. However, you can be put on the long-term injury reserve list, the LTIR, and then at least you will still get paid. He'll get paid by the club. So I presume that's what he's going to do. That's what he's done for the last 2 years. You don't blame him. I know I'd do that too. And then from a salary cap ramification standpoint, it simply means that the Canucks can put that 3.5 on LTIR. It's too simplistic to think, oh, boom, now the Canucks have 85 million instead of 81.5 million to spend. They don't simply just add the 3.5 to your salary cap. There's a mechanism in play where I won't get into the minutiae now, mostly because I don't understand it fully. But in essence, the closer you are to the salary cap, the more of the overage that you can use. So by the start of the season, the Canucks want to be as close to $81.5 million as they can, because any amount that you are underneath that 81.5, in essence, you don't get to that complete benefit of that 3.5 cap hit that Micheal Ferland has. So, picture this: it's better for the Canucks to be at 81.5 than it is to be at 80, because that's $1.5 million of salary cap room. In essence, you can't use it. It's like I said, it's a little more complicated than that, but I think that's the way you need to think about it. Is it's not just free money. The Canucks need to be up at the salary cap and do the proper transactions on paper at the start of the season to make that happen. But at least we know that that's what they can do, and that's what they have been doing for the past 2 seasons. It's really bad. It's really too bad, because Micheal Ferland, I remember in 2015 when the Canucks made the playoffs, surprisingly under Willie Desjardins, he struck fear in all of the Canucks defensemen. Heck, he struck fear into the Canucks forwards. He struck fear into me, and I'm watching from my living room, and I was really excited to see him join the Canucks, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. Maybe all those years of really throwing his weight around, it got to him. I don't know if there's any pre-existing, or I know he had at least one concussion before, and although they're considered independent, I'm sure it didn't help when he got in that fight against Kyle Clifford. But most importantly, bottom line, money, salary cap, flexibility, all that notwithstanding, we hope and we pray for the best for Micheal Ferland and his family. Got a young family, and obviously I say it here all the time, but it makes sense. Family first, and his health is more important than helping flying up and down the wing on a hockey team. We love the Vancouver Canucks. We're passionate about the Vancouver Canucks. I spend a lot of time, energy, and money on the Vancouver Canucks. But when as a father myself, and as a husband myself, and I don't think you have to be a family man to sympathize and to empathize and to really hope and pray for Micheal Ferland that he continues his recovery, that he continues to enjoy what's more important in life, and that is indeed health, family, friendship, relationships, all those type of things. So thanks for watching this one. We'd love to know your comments down below on Micheal Ferland. Any surprise to you? Again, not official, but that's the way it looks like he's going. And when I say retiring, let's be clear that I think when I say retiring from active play, I'm sure he'll stay on the injured reserve list, because it helps him out for sure from a payment standpoint. So let me know what your thoughts on this situation. Unfortunate or whatever it may be. Let me know your memories of Micheal Ferland. Were you excited like me when we did sign him on in the free agent summer of 2019? Leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply as always. Shout out to my Hall of Fame members: Jens95, Sim Alexander, Justin Credible, Nux fan number 29, Lucas Gates, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shea Family Channel, Jamie Sports Talk and More, Shannon Hollingworth, and Andrew Chang. Thanks for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. In fact, I picked a couple new members up last night, which is kind of cool. So welcome. And if you want to become a member of the CCC crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Again, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, leave a comment if you like to, become a member if you like to. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.